بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين. طالبات الصف الثاني، وصلنا إلى درس جديد. عنوان الدرس جلال ستوري، قصة جلال. هنا لدينا short story، قصة قصيرة. جلال wrote، كتبها جلال for the school magazine، لمجلة المدرسة. المطلوب read it quickly، اقرأها بسرعة and answer the question at the end، وأجب عن السؤال في الأسفل. نبدأ بقراءة القصة. A true story، قصة حقيقية by جلال عبد الله، كتبها جلال عبد الله. سنبدأ بقراءة القصة. I sometimes have to look after my little brother for an hour or so when my parents go out. Ibrahim is 10. He always wants me to play with him, but I want him to play by himself. One day when I was playing a computer game, he said again and again, "Jalal, I feel sick. I have got a pain in my stomach." "You always say that, Ibrahim. There is nothing wrong with you," I said angrily. أنت دائما تقول ذلك إبراهيم، لا يوجد خطب معك، قلتها بغضب. You haven't got a pain. You haven't got a pain. You are a pain. You are a pain. Sit down and watch that video. Ibrahim started crying, and an hour later he was still crying loudly. I gave him a bag of Crispies. أعطيته علبة من الشيبس والمقرمشات. But he didn't stop and he didn't eat the Crispies. لم يأكل شيئا ولم يتوقف عن الصراخ. That was very unusual. لم يكن هذا شيء عادي. I was shouting at him when my parents came home. كنت أصرخ عليه عندما عاد والدي إلى المنزل. They were very angry with me. كانوا غاضبين جدا معي. I was very surprised when my father called an ambulance. لقد تفاجأت عندما استدعى والدي سيارة إسعاف. Something is wrong, my mother said. Can't you see? Ibrahim is in pain. هناك خطب ما مع أخيك، وهو يتألم. ألم تكن ترى ذلك؟ ألا ترى؟ A few hours later, the doctors took out Ibrahim's appendix. They saved his life. I was very frightened. Ibrahim nearly died and it was my fault. I learned a lesson that day. لقد أنهينا القصة، وهنا لدينا أن نختار النصيحة المناسبة للقصة. هنا السؤال: Which lesson do you think جلال learned؟ أي درس من هذه الدروس تعتقد أن جلال تعلمها؟ نقراها معا. Number 1, you should always believe your brother. الثاني, you should always listen to your brother. Number 3, you should always play with your brother. طبعا number 2, you should always listen to your brother. وبهذا نكون قد أنهينا قراءة القصة الخاصة بجلال ستوري، وسنقوم بحل التمارين في الدرس القادم.